In the bustling world of global logistics, Chuck Noland stands as a paragon of efficiency. A dedicated FedEx executive based in Memphis, Tennessee, Chuck lives by the clock, his life a whirlwind of deadlines and deliveries. His mantra, "Time is everything." Amid this relentless pace, he shares a deep bond with his girlfriend, Kelly Frias, a PhD student whose research on time parallels Chuck's obsession. On Christmas Eve 1995, as snow blankets the city, Chuck proposes to Kelly during a hurried holiday gathering, slipping a ring box into her hand with promises of a future together. But duty calls. He must board a FedEx cargo plane bound for Malaysia to troubleshoot a sorting hub delay. Kissing Kelly goodbye at the airport, he vows to return soon, unaware that fate has other plans. The flight, a routine trans-Pacific haul aboard a McDonnell Douglas MD-11 freighter, carries Chuck and a skeleton crew through the darkening skies. Hours into the journey, over the vast expanse of the South Pacific, a ferocious storm engulfs the aircraft. Lightning cracks, turbulence tosses the plane like a toy, and alarms blare as systems fail. In a heart-pounding sequence, the jet plummets into the ocean, exploding on impact. Chuck, strapped into his seat, is hurled into the churning waves, clinging to a life raft that inflates amid the debris. He battles massive swells and rain-lashed darkness, screaming for help that never comes. As dawn breaks, the storm subsides, revealing a desolate horizon. Exhausted and injured, Chuck washes ashore on a tiny, uninhabited island, a speck of land in the endless blue, far from shipping lanes and civilization. Stranded and alone, Chuck faces the brutal reality of survival. His first days are a haze of shock and desperation. Scavenging the beach, he discovers washed-up FedEx packages from the wreckage lifelines in cardboard form. One yields a portable toilet sail, another ice skates for tools, and yet another a dress that becomes bandages. But the most poignant find is a volleyball from Wilson Sporting Goods, which Chuck transforms into a companion, smearing his bloody handprint on the ball to create a crude face. He names it Wilson, talking to it as if it were human, staving off the madness of isolation. Fire proves elusive. After countless failed attempts with friction and sparks, Chuck finally ignites a blaze, using the ice skate blade and coconut husks, whooping in triumph as flames flicker to life. This victory marks a turning point, allowing him to boil water, cook shellfish, and signal potential rescuers, though none appear. As days blur into months, then years, Chuck adapts to his primal existence. He crafts a spear from bamboo to hunt stingrays, harvests rainwater and coconut shells, and builds a shelter from palm fronds and wreckage. Time, once his master, becomes meaningless. He marks the passage of seasons on a cave wall, estimating 4 years in exile. Loneliness gnaws at him, manifesting in heated conversations with Wilson, who becomes a sounding board for Chuck's regrets and dreams. Flashbacks haunt him, memories of Kelly, their shared Christmases, and the life he left behind. In a desperate bid for escape, Chuck attempts to paddle off the island on a makeshift raft, only to be battered back by treacherous breakers and a coral reef that guards the shore like a fortress. Defeated but undeterred, he studies the tides and winds, using a salvaged portable toilet as a sail prototype. One unopened package, adorned with angelic wings, drawn in marker, becomes a symbol of hope. Chuck vows never to open it, preserving it as a talisman for his eventual return. Engineering his salvation, he constructs a sturdy raft from logs lashed with rope from the packages, rigging a sail from the toilet and fabric. Launching at high tide, he navigates the perilous reef, but disaster strikes. A storm shreds his sail, and Wilson tumbles into the sea. Chuck's anguished cries as he watches his friend drift away underscore the depth of his solitude. Adrift on the open ocean for weeks, emaciated and sunburned, Chuck resigns to death, floating aimlessly until a massive container ship spots him. Rescued by the crew, he's airlifted to safety, his ordeal finally over. Back in the modern world, Chuck returns to Memphis a changed, man-bearded, gaunt, and profoundly altered. FedEx executives hail him as a miracle, but personal reunions prove bittersweet. Kelly, believing him dead, has married his dentist friend and started a family, the daughter bearing Chuck's middle name in tribute. In a tearful meeting at her home, they share a passionate kiss under the rain, confessing enduring love. But reality intrudes. Kelly chooses her new life, leaving Chuck heartbroken yet understanding. He delivers the winged package to its intended recipient in rural Texas, a woman named Bettina Peterson, scrawling a note, "This package saved my life." Standing at a literal crossroads under a vast sky, Chuck chats with Bettina, who points him toward a new direction. With a faint smile, he drives off into the unknown, embracing the uncertainty of a life redefined by loss and resilience. Through stunning cinematography of the Fijian islands standing in for the Pacific Atoll, and Tom Hanks's transformative performance, losing 55 pounds for authenticity cast, Away explores themes of isolation, human endurance, and the inexorable march of time. Directed by Robert Zemeckis, the film blends survival drama with poignant introspection, reminding viewers that connection, even to a volleyball, is what sustains the soul.